Good afternoon, everybody. It's 1:52 p.m. December 28, 2019. Let's take a back road trip, one of the back road trips to Edinburgh. It's a country road. It's kind of on the same thing that I went yesterday. But actually, I'll go to the left instead of the right and take you on Marietta Road, through Marietta, through Mount Auburn, and then to State Road 252, which I'll head west on to go into Edinburgh. So I'm still on Miller Avenue, which turns in right here to State Road 44 west. I can't see the screen. And if my camera shuts off, it'll overheat sometimes. Why? Better turn the heat down. Hopefully it'll last. It's 56 degrees. It's really nice. I rigged the monopod thing I've got with a piece of stick on the bottom and 2 zip ties to keep it stable. And I got it sitting on a pair of gloves. Okay, I gotta make my mind up. I can go 2 different ways. I want to show you since I'm already late, it's a little bit longer. I want to show you where I used to run my car and where I rode my bicycle all the time. I used to ride 20-30 miles every day, and sometimes on the weekends 60 to 74 miles. But okay, we're going to turn west on State Road 44, back where we were yesterday. If I went straight, that's Smithland Road, and that takes me straight into Marietta. But it's a pretty very narrow road, and there's quite a bit of extremely deep ditches. In the wintertime, you definitely want to avoid it. And over the 50 years I've lived here, they've never fixed it. There's been a lot of bad accidents. People passed away because those culverts are so deep. You go into one, you'll be upside down or in water. On the side, it's terrible. So we're heading west on State Road 44. This church here on the left, it got wiped out in a tornado, and this farm on the right, the house did. It's all been rebuilt. And this was I want to say 1993. Yeah, 93. Jim Leffler and I had just got in riding about out where we're going now. A friend of mine, we were riding the bicycles. We rode to Columbus, and the time we got to Columbus from Shelbyville and turned around and go back, there was a big storm system coming in, and luckily the winds were just brutal and coming out of the south, so we were heading south with the wind to our backs, and it just helped us go 35. I think I averaged 42 miles an hour that day. It's a total of 28 or 29 miles to that section that we went to in Columbus, just the first county road. But we got back in town just in time, and my ex and I grabbed her sister's camcorder. Back then it had the big VHS tape you put in it, and you put it on your shoulder, and we were recording. I'm going to turn left here now, and this will be Marietta Road. Yesterday I turned to the right. But we were recording and caught part of the tornado and started chasing it towards Morristown, but we couldn't. This is actually called Cemetery Road. I'd run my car here and hit these curves. There's 1, 2, 3 real good ones. But it used to be just this one house. Oh, it's gone now. They built a new one. It used to be one little old farmhouse right here on the corner. And all these are new. They've only been here about 15, 20 years. It was all empty. But yeah, we chased that tornado to Morristown and we didn't get much. We got some video. It's on a VHS tape I got somewhere. And up here's a really good turn. And a friend of mine, D.L. Sanders, I rented a brand new Cadillac back in 99 or something like that to go to North Carolina because I had my Super Sport Impala. And once we go back from the trip from Talladega, we took the car back, the rental car, and I hit this. D.L. can tell a story. I hit this curve a good 120 mile an hour and just slid around it and past D.L. We was racing. I was letting him drive the rental Cadillac back to where I rented it from, Enterprise in Greenwood. And I had my Impala. And I know time I got up here, it was 160 mile an hour. DL, I think he was hitting 140 when I passed him. This house here on the right, I bid on to buy when I took my first 401k out. And still wish I would have got it. Didn't get it. Okay, so Cemetery Road. 44 is still right up here on the left. And now I'm actually going to be on Marietta Road, and this is going to be, it gets curvy and hilly. It's not so flat. The river's to my right. You can see the river outline. Now, this is where I ride my bicycle all the time, or at least I used to. There's some nice hills. Oh my. So, enjoy the ride if it's still filming. I think it is. Of course, we're going to have the sun for a little bit. I know this road really well. If I wasn't in my sister's car, I'd be going a little bit faster. There's a certain place you gotta be careful. This looks pretty. There used to be a big church here that tore down. And in the summertime, there's massive blind spots because of the cornfields and soybeans, tree growth. You'll see it gets even deeper, the woods. Am I still recording? I can't even see if I'm recording. Oh, shoot. I hope I am. I mistake when I get in the valley up here. Okay, I see a red flashing. Yeah, it's recording. Okay, from my house to, when I would take this road to, when we'll come up here to the four-way of Marietta, it's 9.8 miles exactly. So I'd always wanted to, then 9 miles back, or almost 10, but I would ride a little bit further through Marietta towards Mount Auburn, so I get